Hello and welcome to another weekly Wild Cafe. Hoping that your week has been really positive. There has been a lot in the energetic field happening. There are a lot of battles that are being fought internally by every single individual. We are all fighting our own fights and reaching higher peaks of ascension as the energies are being upgraded and we are being asked to choose our higher paths. There is a lot that is being asked to be let go of. There is a lot that is being asked to forgive and to redeem and to release in order to think bigger, think brighter, think grander, think better. And we can only improve when we do these things, when we let go of the burdens of the past that have been holding us for too long in patterns of unawareness, in patterns of surreptitious beliefs that are no longer taking us in the direction that we are willing to achieve, to walk. We are entering the new era, the new earth. And in this system, there are many different blueprints that need to be exchanged for the current ones in the matrix system. And so it is important to remember that no matter where you're at in your journey and what you are facing, whether you are entering or already living a period of more sunshine because you have done your inner work and you have been continuously releasing that which no longer serves you, or whether you are struggling with many bigger major things, know that even astrologically the planets, the conjunctions are aligning to kind of not pressure us, but yeah, to a certain degree they are squashing us really into this higher awareness so that we can release and let go of those patterns that first we didn't understand, and that now with understanding we can simply release and relinquish because they no longer serve us. They were there for a reason. They were protecting us, but they no longer serve the grander purpose. And sometimes that means letting go or saying no to people who we hold in great esteem. But if they are not walking our path, if they have not chosen to walk into higher realms of or dimensions of energy awareness, then they have to stay back. And that doesn't mean that they won't come back into our path or that they won't join us in a part of the journey. But at this point in time, sometimes it is better to relinquish them and let go of relationships and patterns that are binding us to a future that we no longer want, because we are no longer aligned to those extreme systems of beliefs that were conditioned within us and that are no longer helping us to what it is that we are here to do. So an important question is, what is it that you are here to do? What is your mission? What is your calling? What have you been given the skills, the grander awareness to be able to help humanity to serve? So once you tap into this serving, into serving the collective, the community, serving those who are around you with love, tapping into the higher, greater awareness and the grander picture of who we really are in unison, in the oneness of the divine essence, then you can ascertain and determine what it is your journey with an easier outlook. Because when you are no longer tapping into the old awareness and patterns of beliefs that were holding you back and were creating grudges and were creating anger and emotional turmoil within you and also with others as a reflection of your inner state, then you can proceed to walk this life with more light and awareness. This means that you can fully fulfill your path because you are fully devoted to that which is you are here to do. This message is especially to the leaders of the new earth who are here with an important mission in the process of awakening that has been taking place for a while and that we are all enduring, if that is the word that we want to choose. Know that once again, this transmission is being transmitted by the Pleiadians today. It is a more healing, grounding message that allows you, if you choose to tune in to your higher path, to your higher awareness, to your higher heart, and let go of those inhibitions and those patterns of beliefs that no longer serve you. We are repeating the same message over and over and over until it incorporates and integrates into your system. You can embody it, because we know at a human level repetition is the trick. Your mind likes repetition. It is the way that it feels comfortable with doing things, because it stays in the known. Once something is repeat, it feels more comfortable and safer, and you can proceed. When it is very unknown, sometimes, especially for some minds, for some individuals, it is perceived as a threat and then it is shut down. So the endless possibilities and options that are out there in the universe are not even seen by those whose awareness is too stubborn and stuck in the old patterns of beliefs. Now, there is no problem. There is no trouble if you are still holding on to those patterns of beliefs. Know that there is a kind of path B, if you want to call it that way. So that would be the intermediate path between your highest path of awareness and that which leads you into your higher heart, into joy, immense light, and happiness, presence in the moment. It doesn't mean that it doesn't come with challenges, but at the same time, the light that illuminates this path is very clear, and it allows for you to walk it in a lighter way. There is, like we say, a path B, which is an intermediate or middle option, the middle way for those who are still aware and yet not choosing or not totally able to convince themselves to choose this path A of higher, greater awareness. There is no risk in taking either path. Just know that wherever you are, every path is valid and you will get benefits out of all of them. The lessons of awareness are in both paths. One of them, path A, seems to be more relatable to our higher realms of light, and it is what we are cheering you to do from other realms and dimensions. But like we say, we know with awareness that the human world is somewhat much denser, and hence your inability sometimes to step up and quantum leap into these higher realms, into this higher journey. So sometimes it does take you a step at a time to do these things, rather than just simply leaping and jumping onto the highest version. And there's no regrets, there's no resentment, there's no resetting point. At any given point, you can choose whichever path. There is a path C, which is being taken also by other individuals, not so much by those who are probably watching this video because you have committed to your highest paths. This path C is the old energy. It is the turmoil that is still being created, that is still pulling down those of you who are aiming to choose for path E, path A. So because there is the polarity, the extreme going up into the light, into this 5D realm of higher dimensions of your ultimate maximum potential. And then there is this other lower realm, which is holding on to grudges and energy that is coming from a denser path. Then those in and from the light are being pulled down into the lower vibrations, and hence why we have incorporated a path B, which there always is, so as to integrate both levels, so that then eventually you can quantum leap and go on to path A. And there is no timing available here, so it is a matter of months. This year is a big year. It's a leap year. It's a year of quantum leaping. It's a year of higher awareness. And so every single one of us who is choosing to remain in these higher paths will either choose path A or path B, incorporating those tools, incorporating those needs that have to be fulfilled within one's own soul blueprint in order to fulfill your mission. What is it that you came here to do? And we go back to what we were saying before. What is your mission? What are you here to accomplish? If you have tuned in, and if you haven't do so, to your blueprint, to who you really are, to what makes you happy, to this sunshine that is within you, then you know how you feel when you feel lighter. You know what is it that um, ticks the boxes for you, taking into account that there are no boxes. So do that, do more of that. And the more you can incorporate more of that, especially if you go down into a downward spiral of a rut, of a downward cycle of, let's say, negative emotion, in which you are feeling down, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling confused, mentally blocked, you are unable to step onto higher realms of awareness. You are continuously repeating the same judgment, the same paths, um, the same structures that are bounding you into where you are. Then know that there is a better level, and in better we mean that it is lighter, it feels lighter, it feels more aligned to your inner path, and you can always choose that. But like we say, we know that with awareness, it is important to also acknowledge where you are at your human level. And sometimes you need to drag this human, and he or she will be kicking and screaming because she does not want to follow you in the journey. Other times you can just walk hand in hand next to her or him and say, it's okay. You have now become the parent, and you are taking care of this kid who is no longer listening to what it is that you are wanting to do, but instead they are throwing a tantrum. And in this rebellious state, it can be tricky to overimpose your own ideals, your own values, your own needs, especially if there is judgment within a judgment of not being good enough, a judgment of who am I to kind of dictate or impose my own views, my own validity of my reality. How do I cooperate? The thing is that if you are cooperating with someone who is willing to choose a lower vibration, then you are stepping down into the ladder of those lower realms. And so the consequences for everyone are going to be lived as lower vibrational realms. Once again, there is no problem. You can always merge it with awareness into this middle path, in which even if you are seeing this reality and somewhat experiencing it at a human level, then because you are bringing in your higher awareness, there is no problem in that you can easily deviate and get yourself back into the higher path, whether that is 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 months down the track. It doesn't really matter, as long as you are here doing what it is that you are meant to be doing, and that is serving. That is really serving. So when you connect with a state of serving, what is it that comes to you? So we're now asking you to take a few deep breaths in and out, exhaling all the negativity, exhaling all the patterns of beliefs that no longer serve you, exhaling any relationship that is wearing you down, that is depleting your energy, that is stringing you along into lower realms, that is not cooperating, not collaborating, that is wishing you to follow its demands. An energy which is judging you, which is internally judging you, and it is being reflected in the outside world. An energy that you need to cut cords with. If you're feeling drained and depleted, keep breathing in and exhaling any of that. Know now that you can cut cords, and if you're happy to do so, we can help you with this light code transmission, so that you can heavenly release those cords, those attachments, those negative beliefs that are holding you back, that are draining you, and that are not allowing you to tap into your higher realms, into your higher mission. into what it is that you came here to do, to serve the collective, to serve humanity. Continuing with your breath, deep breaths that fill up your tummy, deep breaths that ground you, that come from the root chakra and are taken up into the crown chakra, passing through all your vertebrae, passing through all your chakras, and allowing you to remain in a higher state of awareness, to remain more aligned with your deeper truth, whatever that is. Connecting once again with your higher chakras, with your third eye, with your crown chakra. And if you'd like to lay down or sit down comfortably, closing your eyes, making sure that you are fully awake and yet in a state of peaceful bliss, of remembrance of who you are, of what you came here to do. There is nothing that you need to do but observe. Observe with your third eye. Be an observer of your energy as you breathe in, filling up your tummy and releasing it, releasing all the air, releasing all the worries, and connecting with the higher realms. Connecting with what it is that you're here to do. And the more you serve in a state of empowerment, the more you can serve yourself. Because you are in constant equality with your higher realm. And in that alignment, you can be one. Know that there is no need to sacrifice. That is a human term. It has deterred the whole reality. It's just an organic servitude of what is in essence you. For when you serve the other, you are serving you. In this oneness consciousness, in this oneness unity, in this unity consciousness, we are one. Remember to keep breathing in and out. And the light language that might be coming through can touch your vessel, can touch your cells at a deeper level. Allow for it to cleanse whatever is no longer needed. Allow for it to release those cords, those attachments, those systems of beliefs no longer serve you. And if you choose to, you can step higher with me into the quantum realms of higher vibration and act, speak, do, be from there, from this higher vibration of your higher self. Ja tiedä, jana takia tossa jono tokku ja te ja tana heto näke jarrot ja tokku era. Etteke joro tossa jarana te jara tokku kiera tossa jara tiete joranna. Ja tokku jara tia jo tossa jara takia tokku anata. Ja merette ja tokku jarana tasia tokku te jara tianna te ja hette ke joroto. Perché te jana tia jarato. Esi jo joroto ja tana hea jata. Ene hete ke jarato jarata sia nato ke ja taja tia jeto. Ene toko jarate jana tassa jarateo. Pito jaratoko jaranna te. Remember to breathe. Enette ke jo jora tatta jara tua jana take. Ella yetaka yasa yaranata. Ene yetaka yaratata soyora toko yayati yoyotora. Enno toko yaratassa yaratu waya. Hentoko ayarreyanatake. Henette ke suyora toko yarana. Hetiaja, Hessoyorotoko, Nata heia tassa jaratia jo tuorata heia taka. Hinna tokoa jaranna tasse jarate ja toko roto he jarate ahata hoe ja tia jarato henata kia ja. Yetoku yaratasse yaratoko yarati anatasse yarati jo to natakia tato yarata keso. Enetaki yoroto so yarati yatatanata. Ella nata, ella ya tia ya toto, heta kia ya te, ya soyara ta ya te tia, ya na toko ya te yo toto. Ni te tia ya ro ya tu tia ya se ya toto ya te ya tako ya ra ti yo to tia se ra ta ya na ta ya tako ya to ya. Enä teki jättö syödä tuki jättää tietää jätettä tää ja rottu tuttu ja nata teki jättää seera teki tiitu ja rata tiä tissi tiä jättä tuo jättä nata jättä tuossa jättä teti jättä te jättä tässä ito kotto ja rata jättä tätä ja ranta jättä tai ja joto syödä tikättä kiä tokko. Enä teki jättää tuossa syödä teki jättää kiä. Tio yotto ko yara tia natassa yara takia tato yara tia to hendo ko tosso yara takia to ko nataka tassa yara takia to ko nataka ta yetta yara takia na to so chu na tatta ta na ta ya tatta ta cha cha ya nataka ya ta 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 chu chu yo ta ta tia yara chu 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 hendo to ko anata yara takia tasso yara takia takia tu ko anata Hitto koijaratte jättää, että koijarattaa seeratu kuva. Takia hinno tokko jäärätte ja tokko että hetta koijattakin ja hetta kia jättuu rajana takia tato jätä. Enna tokko jäärättää sietoa, että vettä kia jättuu jättää. Hitto kua ja ranna tiia kiettu vuotti jässä jäädä taajata enää ha ta ja näitä kia ta en ole kotto koo ja rajara takia tuo en tekiä ja tuo hitto koo ja ratta seero kua ja tanna tia tuo tia tea ta hetto koo ratta hatrua natta katua natta seero kua natta ei rotua tassa ja ratta kia natta kia seero tuo tanna hetto koo ranatta keata ja takai ja ratassa ja ratukua natta kai ja ratukua tassikata kannatia ja tokaa nallata hetto ko arra ja nata kasera tia ja to kwe ja to ja ra tia ja to ja ra tia nata sera to ko ja ra tia ja ta ja to soi en to ko ja ra sa ja ra tata ta ja tata ja ta ja ti ta ja ra ta ja te si ja tata ja to ko ja ta na tia ta että kai ja ra ja nata kai ja ti ki ja ra to si ja ta te jo to että kai ja ra ja ta se ja no to ko ja ti ja ta että kia ja tara ja nata kia sojar tuo tai kia toku että kia ja tosso ja ratia ja tuo henno kuo ja rata seira takia tia tai nata kuo ja tari ja natu kuo ta seira takia nata kia tata ja rata ei era tu kuo ja rata se ja rata ja nata kia tatsa ja rata ja natu kuo ja ratia ja tia ja ratu kuo ja nata se ja rata ja nataka että koira ja ta ja ta sa ja da ta se ja na ta ja te ja tia ja da to ja ta na ta ja na ta että koira ja na ta sa ja ta ja to ko hara hatta ka hasa ja kata ja na ta kassa ja da tu na ta ka ta ka en ko to sa ja ta ka ta ja ta ka ja ta sa ja ta hatta ka ja da so ja ta ja so ja ta sa ja ta he tokoa jässä jääna tia ja joutua ja tai ja tassa ja tai ja toto. Allowing yourself to breathe and to come back into any state of awareness, into the room where you are. There's been some cutting and clearing. There's been a lot in the collective level since COVID. A lot of energetic imprints that have to be cleared for humanity to raise in vibration, to relinquish, release those patterns that are no longer serving. There has been a lot of fear and trauma created in society. And they, the darker agendas, know what they are doing. They are losing their power and they don't want to lose their reign. And so, in aiming to control their dominion, they are creating psychic attacks with each individual in order to deter them, deviate them from their mission, from their path. So, as mentioned, no matter what you do, no matter what path you choose at this point in time, whether that is A or B or C, just know that your key is awareness in your mission. Whatever that mission may be, wherever you find yourself, choose to be, or you dictate yourself to be, know that the focus in your mission is what's going to save you from going downwards into a downward spiral. Remember that whenever you are in any state of psychic attack, of energetic misalignment, emotional turmoil, you can always shut it down by continuing to release and focus on your mission, on serving, 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 serving. We do not like the word serving because servitude has created so much hassle for humans. This havoc has been created because humans have associated a negative connotation to the word servitude in the name of sacrifice. There is no sacrifice to be done when you are you. When you are me, so the you that you are meant to be, then there is no sacrifice when you are in servitude to humanity, to the other, to collective, because the collective is one. It is a reflection and one with you. And hence what you are feeling is also being felt in the collective. There is no need for you to take it. You can take it back, you can return it, and do as you please, do what you want. Everything is valid at this point in time in this game. As long as you stay true to your path, to path A or path B, you are staying in your higher awareness, in the higher realms. You're allowing yourself to work in servitude for humanity, connecting with your higher heart and following your moral principles, your higher vision, the warmth of your heart, the love that we are, not taking advantage of anyone. This is the path that we recommend you to follow. This is the path that is going to save you from getting yourself back into a negative rut. So please choose wisely, any given moment, especially until the end of January, beginning of February. July is also a big month. May, things will be established. Whatever it is that you choose, just choose your higher path of servitude, of mission to the collective, and work from there. That may be your focus, your main focus. Whether that is energetic cutting of the cords of humanity, whether that is working in unison with the earth grids, whether that is aiming to manage or lessen the weather changes that are happening, whether that is helping raise the kids of the next generation, that is tending to yourself so that you can be in this higher realm. Know that it is important for you, for us, for everyone to follow this. Follow your mission, follow your path. Follow your path of servitude. And with this, we shall finish the transmission. It has been a pleasure. Know that you can always pause the video or listen to it again if you would like to receive the code languages, the light language that has been transmitted, for you to receive the transmission properly and embody and integrate it into your vessel. Know that no harm will be done. It is safe. It is a safe, beautiful transmission aimed at cutting cords and releasing the burdens for you to reach higher realms. And why you would want to reach higher realms is basically because they feel lighter, because they feel brighter, because you feel more at joy. In servitude to thee, know that we are one, collaborating, co-creating, and you can always ask us for your advice. Comment below if you have any questions or any comments. We will gladly help you. Thank you. Namaste.